live. Y'all ready? We got President's Day. That's that other holiday, shall I say. My name is TBJ, and we would like to welcome you to the Lab Tech Show. Come on. We have a few technical issues over here, but we're going to get this thing up and going. Thank y'all for participating and hanging out with us. I definitely appreciate y'all. TBJ in the building. Hey, everybody. I got Lisa Maria, Awesome Fun Things, Shirley P. They all saying, what's up, what's up, what's up? You see what's on tap tonight? Amazfit, one more, Whispp, Skyted, and we're going to talk Super Bowl. And Revis got that word called Hagiography. We're going to see how he break that down, all right? So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get this show started.
Welcome, everybody. How y'all doing? My name is Corey Sanders. I go by the name of Tall Boy. Nice to see everyone in the room hanging out with us. It's another edition of the Lab Tech Show, where we are here to simplify technology in a language that you can understand and find practical products and all that great stuff to where you're like, what? I didn't know I needed that. So welcome to the Lab Tech Show, everybody. Shout out to Lady Jane. What? She said, hi. I see you, Lady Jane. Welcome. We got Lisa Maria. She's here, a family member of the show. Awesome Fun Things. He's here. He said, hey, Davis. Yeah, he's in the building. And we also got Shirley P., Professor Revis, PhD of the highways. Uh-oh. She giving that shout out, giving that love out there. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome, everybody. Like I said, we're here to just break down this technology in a language that you can understand, and hopefully you guys walk away saying, man, that was pretty dope. I learned something new, learned something cool, and you walk away taking it to keeping it for yourself, sharing it with your family and friends or your colleagues, all right? Do me a favor. Let us know in the chat, where are you watching from? If you're watching on YouTube and you're watching on your phone, type in the city and state and let us know in the chat where you're joining us from. I would love to find out where you're tapping in from, so then that way we can give you a little bit of love and we go from there, all right? Let me see. Is there anything else that I need to talk about before we get into the rules to the show? I don't think there is. So without further ado, let me go ahead and show you the rules to the show while you guys type in the city and state. Okay, let's see what we got. Uh-oh, there we go.
Tall Boy invites global audiences to join his live show, sharing groundbreaking tech findings from the Consumer Electronics Show, CES. Revis humorously explains hagiography to patrons in a sports bar, blending learning with laughter in an engaging atmosphere. Tall Boy shares innovative tech discoveries from CES, including one more earbuds and the Amazfit Active 2 smartwatch for health enthusiasts. Introducing the Skyted headset and Whispp voice app, redefining clear communications with advanced technology, Tall Boy inspires tech integration. Discussing Super Bowl 2025 tech commercials, Tall Boy explores creative ways technology is marketed in major events. Closing the show with TBJ and Valentine's treat, viewers are encouraged to embrace technology, share the show, and reflect on their learnings.
So you see what's on tap for the evening. Let's see, what do we have as far as people tapping in from us. I see we got a couple people that is international. We got some people in the United States. let's see, what do we have here? So let's see, we got somebody in Cleveland, Ohio. We got somebody down in Texas. Oh, that's where Revis is. Hit the spot. 1006 is in Cleveland. Then we got somebody over there. Awesome Fun Things is in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Lisa Maria is over in Highland, New York. And then all the way over in Europe somewhere, who do we have? We have, Into Trading, Maribel Into Trading. And we also have two people down here. What's going on down here? Oh, he's in Malta? I know where Malta is. It's its own island. It has a small reference in the Bible. Are you in Malta or are you in Istanbul? Nieselson, let me know.
It's Valentine's Day week, y'all. I got stars for the ladies. You see my shirt, ladies? You like my red shirt with the stars? Look. Welcome to the Lab Tech Show. My name is TBJ, and my job is to break down the rules to the show. So look, this is how you can participate. It's pretty simple. You can watch on your phone or your TV. We know you got that big old TV right there on your hanging on the wall or in your bedroom, propped up against something that you should have probably just paid for a mount. But we ain't gonna judge you. We listen and we don't judge. Well, look, you can only comment on your phone because that only makes sense, right? I mean, ain't like you can talk to the TV. But we want you to keep this thing real and authentic. And we need you to embrace this technology because it's gonna happen. No, I ain't gonna say that. It's already here. So if you don't believe in it, I'm just letting you know. It's gonna happen whether you like it or not, because it's here. Now look, we are multi-streaming on multiple platforms, and Tall Boy trying something new. He got this new software, and we're gonna see if he can pull the comments in. If not, we just gonna say, Tall Boy, you're doing too much now. You're doing too much. So we are multi-streaming on multiple platforms, but we would love for you to participate on the YouTube channel called the Lab Tech Show. Can you do that for us? But if not, we understand. We just trying some new stuff to get you to come over and engage. But look, my personal partner is here, and they call him Revis. That's my dog. Hopefully he got something nice and sexy for the ladies for Valentine's Day. So, ladies, I know y'all like this, so sing it with me, or sing it to him, shall I say. Mr. Sexy Man. Revis like that. What your name is? What your name is? Hey, Mr. Sexy Man. What your name is? What your name is?
He's somewhere in the United States, from LA to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Revis, what's happening, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing great, TBJ. Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you. It's Valentine's Day week. You see my shirt? I had to put it on for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I think Lady Jane might like that.
Yeah, I see stars. Maybe you should have some hearts on there.
Oh, I tried, but my tailor couldn't hook me up. If you get my drift.
Okay, what about your penthouse? You got people coming to your penthouse?
I don't know. I ain't trying to have no discrepancies. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Well, where you watching from, man? Where you at these days?
Actually, I'm sitting in a hotel lobby in Kinder, Louisiana.
Kinder, Louisiana. Oh, okay. What's so famous about that spot? And tell me a little bit about Kinder.
Well, Kinder has some nice golf courses here, nice hotels, and it's in between Lafayette and Lake Charles.
Lafayette and Lake Charles. Okay. I think Tall Boy knows some people down there in Singer, Louisiana, not too far away from Lake Charles. So I don't know that area too well, but Tall Boy will break it down. But look, man, we got this word of the day called Hagiography. When I saw it today, I was like, I don't know how you gonna break that word down, because I definitely never heard of that one. But we're gonna give you a sentence and a definition, and you gotta break it down. Is that cool?
That's cool.
All right, well, hagiography is biography that idealizes or idolizes a person and their life. The way the sentence reads is the book gives a good idea of his virtues without resorting to hagiography. Revis, I have no idea what that thing just said. So why don't you just go ahead and break it down for us, please?
You know, I had to read this thing over and over again for me to understand it. And I think I finally got the definition. And Tall Boy kept coming to mind as I was reading it. And I idolized Tall Boy. And I'm hoping that someone else idolized him because he have lived one heck of a life. I mean, the playing basketball, the interviewing the stars, the coming on with this show. And we need someone to write a biography because I feel like it will be very informational and I think it will be very entertaining. And it takes someone that idolizes him. So if I could retire and I have spare time, I would like the hagiography of him. I would like to write that. I would like to write the biography of Tall Boy because I idolize him and I will make everything look good. And that's what hagiography is for. What it is a biography, not an autobiography, because an autobiography you write it for yourself. A biography, someone else write it for you. And so I would like to write a biography about Tall Boy and all his travels and all his life. Man, it was really interesting, and he's still young. And that is my definition of hagiography.
Okay, so let me get this right. Somebody that idolizes somebody or somebody that really likes him, like, a lot of people love LeBron James and a few people like Tall Boy, and they say they want to write a book or do a movie on him. That's called hagiography?
Yes, someone that idolizes you, because someone idolizes you, they are going to say good things about you and they're going to make it very interesting. Just like James Hicks, very, very interesting. He may be ugly, but I idolize him too. He has a good story.
I was going to hit you with the hell no, but I'm just going to say.
That's suspicious.
I was going to say that. Well, look, we're going to let the audience decide how did you do on the word of the day. Audience, let us know if you're watching on your phones. What did he do? Did he do it good? Or did he do like, I ain't feeling this? 1, after a short letdown, he's back. 2, what in the world did he say? Nah, run it back. 3, this is new to me. I'm rocking with it. 4, I'm just going to hate on him just because. Or 5, I look forward to this segment because he expands my vocab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know, how did Revis do on the word of the day? Well,
you have a little buffering.
Yeah, we seeing some buffering issues back here, and we don't know how to fix that part. So please bear with us if you get my drift. We don't know. Maybe the storage capacity is almost at its max, so we're gonna have to figure some stuff out. Let me see. In the trading, like, oh hell no. Let me see. He's saying 2 and 4. Let me see. Anybody else? Audio on my end is choppy. Lord, what is going on with the audio? Anybody else having audio issues while we doing this? Lisa Maria say 5. She like that. Let me see what the audience is saying. Let us know. Lady Jane, let us know what you think of it. We haven't seen you put nothing in the comments. Awesome fun things. A shout out to Sadie Mae. she's here. Let me see, Shirley. What you putting on? What you putting in there? We need some numbers real quick. Come on, let us know. Let us know. How did Revis do on the word of the day? Revis, while we waiting on those comments to come in, did you get a chance to watch the Super Bowl?
Oh yes, I watched it.
Okay. Real briefly, your 2 takeaways. Real brief.
I was disappointed with the game. I
Mm.
felt like Kansas City being the team that they are, I felt like they would make it a lot closer. It seemed like they weren't there.
Okay. Anything else?
And then, yes, I was watching the commercials, and I really loved the Dorito commercial with the aliens.
Yeah, because you an alien, right?
Right.
You an alien. Lady Jane says, fly, eagles, fly. Okay, all right. Ribs, okay, all the way in the UK. He said, howdy, y'all. That's what's up. I guess nobody else didn't want to let us know. So it looks like, what in the world did he say? Run it back is the winner.
Really?
And Sheila Baker, she missed it. So it is what it is. So I got you. I'm in the penthouse right now. I can't let the ladies pull up on me, you know.
Okay, I see you. I see you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have a poll question that we would like to ask people since we're waiting on the people to respond. Well, maybe they can help us out. Now, this is from a tech perspective. All right. Now you see it in the YouTube chat, right? But we're gonna put it on this chat on the screen because we want people to to interact with us over here on the YouTubes as well. So let us know, what 2025 Super Bowl tech commercial do you think got it right? 1, Coca-Cola. 2, Meta Ray-Ban. 3, Salesforce. 4, Google Pixel, the Gemini commercial. 5, T-Mobile Starlink. Or 6, I didn't watch, so I have no dog in this fight. 1 through 6, let us know. Which Super Bowl tech commercial do you think got it right? Well, Tall Boy watched the game, and I think he gonna say the Google Pixel, because you know that's his favorite phone, so he got that one. It allows you to have regular conversation. I think that's what it is.
I actually, believe it or not, I like that Starlink, and I feel like T-Mobile got something going on, but Elon Musk is making some money here
Yeah.
because you know he created the Starlink, so now that's just money coming from a different area.
Yeah, I get it. Well, so you think T-Mobile Starlink in the trading said he didn't watch the game. Lady Jane says I don't remember them. And then Rich Vibes, little you probably didn't know this, and we didn't know this either. But you could have watched the game on Tubi if you have a Roku stick. I'm not sure if you got that over there in the UK. I didn't see any of those commercials, says Sadie Mae. And which one you gonna do?
No, I gotta go. I got an early morning tomorrow, but I want to wish all of the ladies a happy Valentine's Day, and I hope you guys get plenty of candy and flowers and love.
Ow.
That's coming from the sexy man. Hey, also hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you won't never miss any of this great tech. And also, Tall Boy has merch.
Well, we'll talk about that shortly. I appreciate you. All right, Revis, do be safe on that road, okay? It's crazy times out there with this weather, and at least you driving and not flying. All right, at least you doing that. So
Right.
be safe on that road, and we got you. All right.
All right.
Back to you, Tall Boy. Back to you.
All right, guys. TBJ, Revis, they had their whole little shindig. I know y'all be saying more TBJ, more TBJ. I know y'all be asking for him, so I'm trying my best to give him more of some TV time, if that makes sense. So thank you so much, everybody, for pulling up, watching us, being a part of the show. It definitely means a lot to me because, like I said, at the end of the day, the goal is to just bring this tech to you in a digestible way, if that makes sense. And I really want you to walk away saying that you got some value out of this. All right, so we talked about Super Bowl. We talked about a little bit about the commercials. Like I said, Gemini and Meta Ray-Ban was my two favorite ones. One, I wear the Ray-Ban glasses. I have version 1. Version 2 is coming, and version 2 allows you to play a song, say, hey, SoundCloud, hey, Spotify, play this song. And then it also allows you to have not augmented reality, but you can say, what is this? And it could tell you what print that is on the shirt. It can tell you what kind of food, what type of clothing you have on, what type of car it is, what type of bug it is. So they have some new functionalities on version 2s that are available. So those are Ray-Ban Metas, and then the ones that I'm having on right now are Ray-Ban Stories. So the ones that I currently have, you can record up to 30 seconds, or 30 or 60 seconds. You can take phone calls. You can get your message notifications, and you can listen to music. And the version 2 does all of that, but the only difference is when you record, the light blinks. So they're letting people know that you're recording. And then they also have the new functionality with the music and being able to detect what is in front of you. So you can say, what kind of car is this, or whatever that case may be. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then the Gemini, as I always tell you guys, please embrace this AI. If you have an Android phone, it's available to you right now. Just open up the Gemini app, or if you have an iPhone or iOS, see if you can go into the App Store and type in Gemini and see if you can download it. It's an actual conversationalist AI. So I think that that's something that you can actually have a real conversation with it. So depending on how much time we have left, if you guys remind me at the end of the show, I'll show you some of that functionality if you're interested. But we got some things that we need to talk about. And I do apologize. I do see that there might be some slight buffering. I just want to let you know that I do see that. I don't know why that's happening. I'm just being very transparent with you. So I'll have to do some dissecting because everything was working fine earlier today. All right. But look, we have a couple of companies that we need to discuss from CES. For the ones that do not know what CES is, it is the Consumer Electronics Show where you find all the latest tech that is coming out in 2025. All right. So you got a chance to see, or I got a chance to see the humanoid robot. I got a chance to see autonomous vehicles, tractors from John Deere that are products that were practical, that made sense, and things that you could use now, you can incorporate into your life right now. So I just wanted to let you know that was the purpose and the premise of me going to CES, and my job was to identify products. We found about 29, which I have 25 of them edited right now, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to start our first video, which is Amazfit. Y'all check this video out. This is a smartwatch, and it pretty much does everything. This is probably the last watch that you will ever purchase. Amazfit. Check it out.
Tech Show, Tall Boy. We're at CES 2025, and one of the premier events is Showstoppers, and we're here with Jonathan, aka JJ,
yep.
And he has an amazing product that deals with watches, and it does some great things. One, work with your stress, reducing.
Yep.
Sleep, because you want to have a good night's sleep.
Yep.
Activity, because we have to make sure we're healthy. And then also nutrition.
Yep.
All of this is in one watch. Can you break this all down? Tell me how it works.
For sure. So basically, our watches are basically fitness trackers. They have sensors in them that track all of your vital functions, from your oxygen level to your steps to your heart rate to your, those things. And what those sensors do is they enable us to come back into our app and give you deep insights into your health. So if you wear the other piece of it that you should know is that our watches have very long battery life. So this is our new Amazfit Active 2. We have two versions of it. We have a $99 version, that has a regular glass screen and a silicon band. And then we have a premium version that comes with 2 straps, a leather strap, as well as a silicon strap and a sapphire glass. These watches are really, really robust in terms of the data that they'll give you. You're able to do really interesting things. You do downloadable maps to them, and it has GPS, but it has the real heart of it is that the sensor that really monitors your overall health.
All right, so you're talking about sleep. How does that work? Because you have an app.
Yep.
And then you have this phone. You have the watch. Can you show us how this all works?
For sure. So basically, what we're able to with our sleep sensor and the fact that we have 10-day battery life on this particular watch, well, 15-day in low usage mode, 10-day battery life in regular, and 5-day in high usage mode. That means that our watch actually, you can wear it to sleep and it's not going to die in the middle of the night like some of our competitors' watches. So that monitor then is able to actually monitor your levels of sleep, whether you're in, REM sleep, awake, deep sleep. It monitors your oxygen as well as your heart rate. And so from that, we're able to give you very deep insights onto how your sleep is. And then we use AI to give you suggestions on how you might be able to improve your sleep. For instance, like it measures your consistency of sleep. Are you going to bed the same time every single night and waking up the same time at night? Are you getting up in the middle of the night? Those types of things. And then we do have a couple of other AI tools.
Can you show them
Sure.
how all of this works? So as you're talking, they're showing that what time you went to bed?
Yeah.
Am I saying this correct?
Yeah.
I guess when you were sleeping lightly, when you were sleeping deeply, and then how does all of that work, right?
I don't know if you guys are going to get this on the screen, but basically this is the Zepp app and this is my sleep score. So I'm in Las Vegas. I didn't sleep great last night. It gave me a score of 75. So I slept for 5 hours and 37 minutes. But if I actually show you, it shows you very strong details in terms of my sleep, the levels of sleep, as well as where my heart rate was. Now, we actually have a service that is free with our rings, but it's a paid service with our watches that is actually called Aura Sleep. And what that does is we'll play music. We'll monitor your heart rate, your O2, and your respiration and the depth of your sleep. And we'll play music for you, very relaxing, like spa music. And when we play music that actually gets you into a deeper sleep, we play more of that music to get you into a further deeper sleep.
So we talked about sleep because we got a couple other ones that we got to do.
Yep.
So what if someone's working my nerves? Somebody's bringing a lot of stress to me. How does that work? Does it help me reduce it? Does it warm me? Like, how does that work?
So exactly. So basically we have sensors in the rings and the watches that basically monitor overall stress level. And so that piece of it is given to you in your general score. So basically if you look at your overall mental recovery, resting heart rate, exertion, training status, if you are experiencing stress, we'll be like, hey, we think you're experiencing stress. And then we give you the opportunity to be like, yeah, I'm stressed out. I'm at CES. What the hell? And then it will actually calibrate that over time to try and help you know that you are stressed and then give you, hey, these are the things that are stressing me out and I need to monitor that.
Say to my lady friend, if you're stressing me out, hey, stop all of that, okay? All right,
Exactly.
Now activity, because we all have to walk, we have to jog, we have to bike, we have to snowboard, ski, bike, whatever it may be. How does that work?
Exactly.
It's all in the app, right?
It's all in the app. Well, the activity piece actually comes in a couple different spots. So by default, our watch will track your steps and it'll tell you how many steps that you did. But if you want to use the watch in order to enhance you with an activity, like let's say running or even like train for a marathon, we actually have activities on the watch. We have 170 activities on the watch that it'll track where it's optimized on the watch for that. So basically skiing, for instance, if you wanted to actually track skiing.
They're not going to ski in my community, but they're going to probably like go biking. They might go running.
We have biking, we have running, we have paddleball, we have pickleball. Like it's the level of what we've got is really, really, really quite something from that perspective. So you can track an activity bespoke and then it will actually be in the app. So for instance, if you do running, it'll actually GPS track you. This particular watch has 6 GPS trackers. This one has, I believe, 4. And so we have super accurate GPS from that perspective. And if you were going on a hike out in the woods or something, you can actually download an offline map. And whether or not you have GPS or cell phone access on your phone, you're actually able to download maps that enable you to see turn-by-turn directions on the watch.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So lastly, we got nutrition. So how
Yep,
does that work?
sure.
But nutrition, it helps me if I'm eating healthy or something like that?
Well, the biggest thing in terms of eating healthy is that you have to know the number of calories that you had, right? So
I have a bottle of wine. So if you're,
Yep.
so this is not food, but it can actually track.
it can track nutrition. So let me just launch the app really quickly. This is a really cool feature. This is actually a feature that's free in the app today to anybody who downloads the Zepp app that powers Amazfit.
And Zepp is Z-E-P-P.
Z-E-P-P. You can download that, and whether you have one of our devices or not, you can actually track your food. And the way that you do that, you download the app, you come down here to the food log, you hit the track food, you take a photo,
And so it's analyzing this.
it's analyzing that photo.
And then what does it come up with?
So that's a glass of white wine. It came back with white wine. It's 150 milliliters at 123 calories.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So then I can save that. I actually have entered in how many calories I want to eat overall. So it tells me how many I have left. It gave me the ability to actually measure the percentages of carbs, proteins, and fats so that I'm actually looking at my overall health. Because one of the things that's the hardest to do when you're actually looking to get active and to be more healthy is to actually track your food.
Gotcha.
So to be able to take a photo of it and have it be logged in, you can edit it, or if you don't want to take a photo and just enter text, you can do that too.
All right, real briefly, look in this camera. Tell everybody why they should look at Amazfit as opposed to any other activity tracker app.
I think, Amazfit is really an amazing brand from the perspective of that we bring you the 4 pillars of health. We enable you to actually track your activity. We help you monitor your stress. We're, in my opinion, the best at monitoring sleep, and now we've brought nutrition into that. So if you're looking at your whole ecosystem, not only are we going to help you do that, but we're going to help you do that affordably because our products are very reasonably priced.
And where can they find the products?
We're available on Amazfit.com, Amazon.com. We're at Walmart, Best Buy, and Target.
Wow, so you're already...
We're very well distributed.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so all day, all night, all you.
All us,
Is
yeah.
that what they're saying?
Yeah.
It's the Lab Tech Show. Tall Boy, JJ, hopefully you got a great explanation of how we broke all of this stuff down. And hopefully you guys look at Amazfit and be amazing in 2025. Y'all
Awesome.
be good. Lab Tech Show.
Thanks, Tall Boy. Have a good one.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, that was Amazfit. What did you guys think of that? Do you guys think that was pretty cool? No, I'm not sure. Can you see yourself spending that kind of money on a watch? Let me know. What are your thoughts on that? Let me see. Let me know in the comments. 1, this may be my last smartwatch. 2, does it really work? 3, the price point has me thinking. 4, I know someone who could benefit from this. Or 5, I need to go to their website. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of Amazfit? Did they really bring you some value? Did they give you some juice to make you say, I need something like this? Let me know. Let me know. All right. Let me see the comments. They talking about the football game. Of course, Rich Vibes wants to talk football. Let's see. What else do we have? I'm waiting on your comments. And this is great data because Amazfit is going to get a copy of this video. And I want them to be able to see I want them to be able to see that there's some actual social engagement in real time. So please let me know in your comments on your phone if you're watching 1 through 5. What do you think of Amazfit? Do you think it is worth it? If that makes sense, let me know. Let's see. More interested in the ring. I get it. I got it. Let's see. What do we have here? Let me see. Do I have that? All right, guys. We're going to go to our next product here. Let's see. What do we have here? We're going to go to our next product. We're going to go to One More. One More is a headphone company. I think if I'm correct, they're in somewhere located in Asia, but they have a U.S. office, if that makes sense. And they had some headphones or earbuds, shall I say, that were pretty cool to where you can actually control the volume and the equalizer on one of them. And then they had another one that was very small and very minute, to where no one could even know that you even had those earbuds in your ear. So one more, check this out. Lab Tech Show. We're live at CES 2025. We have a company here that says, hey, do you want to have smarter sound and smarter conversations? They have a couple of products that said, hey, we can take that technology to another level, but it's all in your earbuds so you can have a better conversation. We got my man Timothy here. Can you tell us all about what you're showcasing today?
Yeah, definitely. Today we have the one more S70. The S70, the case has different functionalities built within it. So you can pause, play music, adjust your volume, adjust your equalizer as well. And eventually we'll have a firmware update where we'll have real-time translation. So when somebody is speaking to you, they'll be able to translate the language into your preferred language. In addition, we have the one more S20 clip-on earbuds. These are semi-in-ear with a smaller form factor, but also have a very stylish look.
Can you put it in your ear so we can see what it looks like?
So this is what it looks like in ear.
So it's in the ear, and then it wraps around behind the ear. Okay, there you go. All right. So what makes these earbuds so special that you just had in your ear?
Despite being so small, they have up to 30 hours of battery life, including in the charging case, as well as high-res audio with LDAC.
Okay. All right. So, and then they're also small enough to where they can be hidden.
Exactly.
So if you're at work or something like that and you cannot have earbuds.
They're very discreet, basically.
Very nice. All right. Is that the only color that you have, or are there different colors?
We have 3 different colors. We have it in black, gray, and magenta.
Black, gray, and magenta. All right. So how much do those cost, the S20s?
The S20s will probably retail for about $40 to $50 or so, but this is still not in the market yet, so the price is TBD.
Noise cancellation. People are in noisy environments. How does that sound? How does it work with the S20s?
So with the S20s and the S70s, they have the AI ENC, which is a environmental noise cancellation. So even within this noisy environment, the earbuds will be able to capture your voice and cancel out your background noise. So the other person you're on the phone with will still be able to hear you clearly.
All right. Now show us the S70s. What makes those so special? Because those are in a semi-ear, which were the S20s, but now the S70s, they're not in the ear. They're over the ear.
Right. These are over the ear, and this is what it looks like. So from the side profile, it's very sleek, very discreet, and also very light.
So what's the battery life on those?
Battery life is 12 hours with the earbuds and 40 with the case.
Wow. Okay. 12 hours with the
earbuds themselves and 40 with the case.
All right. And once again, the case, what all does it do inside of the case?
Well, in the case, well, the basic version, the case just has charging, but our upgraded version, the case will be able to act as a speaker as well, so it can play music even without the earbuds.
Wow. Okay. All right. So when are these looking to launch, or when will they be available?
We're looking to launch these around Q3 of this year.
Okay. So look in this camera right here, and well, let me see, because you're swiping here. Let me zoom in here. And can you show us what you have here? Can you bring it a little closer? Yeah, right there. Right there. There you go. So you can do spatial audio.
You can do different equalizers.
So you can do equalizer. Okay.
Headphone volume.
So you can adjust the volume right there on the case?
On the case without having to use your phone.
Without having to, okay, nice.
Pause, play.
Okay. All from the case. And this is the prototype model here. And then the S70 regulars, they just have the case where you can charge, but your prototype will allow you to do the other ones. Okay, that's pretty nice. All right, so price point for these?
This is retails for about $90.
Okay. All right, take a step back here and tell us real briefly, why should somebody use one more headphones?
Well, what we pride ourselves is having high quality audio and design, but at a very competitive price point. So you get the most bang for your buck.
So if you want smart sound, you want smarter conversations, this is the place that you might want to look at. Once again, the website?
OneMore.com.
OneMore.com. There it is. You've heard it here first. It's the Lab Tech Show. Tall Boy, we're live at CES. Thank you so much for your time, Timothy.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. What did you guys think of One More? Do you think One More has something? 1, I like that they're small and undetectable. 2, I think it needs to be developed more. 3, I like the price. 4, I never heard of this brand. More research is needed. Or 5, not interesting. 1 through 5, let us know in the comments. What do you think of One More headphones? Do you think I got it right by finding this company? Let us know in the comments. All right. I was very impressed, and I actually got a chance to meet One More on a mixer pre-CES. And when I heard about their sleep aids, and this is a product that we did not discuss on camera, they have a pair of sleep aids that I've been trying out, and I was very impressed. But then when I got to CES and I got a chance to meet Timothy, he was telling me about the S20s and the S70s, how you can actually control, and I think that's the S70s, where you can control the sound, the spatial audio. You can control, the Bluetooth settings all from the charging case. I thought that was a first. I've never seen anything like that before. So I was very impressed with that. And then the S20s, they were so small. You know how some people say you can't have music in your ears while you're working, or when you're at a place of business. Well, they're so small and discreet, you wouldn't even know that they're music. So I thought that was something that would be kind of cool as well. So that's why I looked at that and said, this is a practical product. This is something that you could use, and let's go from there. They say I like that they're small and undetectable. And 4, I never heard of this brand. More research is needed. I understand. I think that's a fair statement. And hopefully you will look up onemore.com. I think that's it. Or just type in One More, the number 1, MORE. And then you can find out all the information that you need on that company. All right. So hopefully that'll help you. Well, we got our call to action. Check this out, guys. What's going on, everybody? It is the Lab Tech Show. Come join us every Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And if you're on Central Standard Time, that's 7 p.m., all right? The show is called the Lab Tech Show. This is where you get a chance to hang out with us, be a part of a community, because we're building something here, and we want you to join us. This is a brand. This is family. This is a community, and we would love for you to hit that subscribe button and participate, hang out, and be a part of it. The only way we can grow is with you. So without you, there is no Lab Tech Show. So embrace this technology. We got you. It is the Lab Tech Show. All right, guys. Let me see. What did you guys say over here? You guys said 50-50. I never heard of the brand, and I like it because that they're small and undetectable. I like that. That's what's up. Let me see. That was 2. We got to get our third one in. Last year, we had a chance to meet a company. And when we met this company, it was an article. I saw them at CES, but I didn't get a chance to stop by their booth, right? And I saw them, and then I read the article, and we had a guest. He was a comedian that was on our show, and we really had fun with Whispp, right? That's the name of the brand. And basically, if you know somebody with someone about to lose their voice, this is a way for them to retain their voice. Now, the only thing is you do have to give a sample of your voice prior to you losing your voice, or you would already have to have something already saved. And then they use the AI to allow you to be able to, the person that lost their voice, to be able to send a text message that comes out in a voice recording. So I'm setting it up for you to check out Whispp.
Whispp. Can you tell me all about it? What does it do and what makes it so special?
Yeah.
We develop speech technology for people with voice disorders. So, for example, people with throat cancer, spasmodic dysphonia, people with vocal cord tremors, etc. So typically they have a raspy, whispery voice. And what we do is we convert that into something more natural. So someone can whisper, "How are you?" And this gets converted into a natural voice. When people have voice recordings from before surgery, what we do is also pick it up and create a voice profile for them. So when people use Whisp, it really sounds like them.
All right. So how does it work? Do they download an app, or how does it actually work? Like if they use your service and they would like to use your service, how would they actually use it?
So we develop a phone calling application which you can download on App Store or Play Store. You have two features. One is the voice messages where you record a voice and then have it converted, which can be shared. The second one is a phone call feature. Essentially, what you can do is call anybody and you whisper, and on the other side, people hear your natural voice with very low latency. Because it is streaming, you don't actually notice the delay and you can have a natural conversation.
How much does it cost?
So the voice messages are free. And for the phone call, you get 30 minutes for free to try out whether you like it and and to experience it. After that, it costs $19.99 per month, with which you get 120 minutes of phone calling.
So how long does it take for them to utilize or store their voice? So like they have to use do they use their own audio source, or do you send them text prompts when they go to Whispp.com? How does all of that work?
So there are two cases. One is if you still have a healthy voice, or where you can speak regularly. For example, people who stutter. From within the app, you record roughly 2 minutes of audio and it creates a voice profile. In case you already have lost your voice, but you have voice recordings from the past, what you can do is you can send a mail to Whisp, or from within the app, you can send your voice recordings to Whisp, and we create a voice profile for you. Yeah.
Okay, so they take the either voice recording or they can do something inside of the app.
Yeah.
And then after that, once that is over with, now what happens is what? So I have it all set up. I gave you 2 minutes of voice recording.
Yeah.
Then I literally can just go into my phone, and what happens?
Yeah, exactly. So you can go to your phone, and from within the voice selection tab, you have the list of voices, but also now your own voice. You can select that and you can make phone calls. You can start using the voice messages.
So you have also other pre-recorded voices inside, but then you also have your actual voice that's been cloned.
Yeah. The reason is for certain people, they might not have voice recordings from the past, in which case we provide a lot of preset voices and you can use one of them.
Look in this camera, tell someone why they should use Whisp.
So for someone like me with a healthy voice, we can take the voice really for granted. But we've seen in many patient organization meetups, etc., where people really struggle to say what they want. And what we want to do is we want to enable such people to speak whenever they want, however they want. And this really bridges a communication gap that currently persists in the voice disability community.
This is the Lab Tech Show. We're with Whisp, and hopefully you can take your voice and express yourself a lot better with Whisp. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, guys, that's Whisp. Your thoughts on that? I know that there's some people that may have a family member, or there may be somebody that may be in the community that may struggle with their words, right? They may be in hospice or something like that, and this could be a way for them to not feel embarrassed or feel like they cannot communicate with family or loved ones. And knowing that this was in accessibility tech, I thought that was something that we should highlight. I thought that it was something that was pretty cool, and I felt like it should have been highlighted. Not sure how much fanfare that they got, but my goal was to make sure that they got highlighted at least by saying, hey, this is some practical tech, and I think that we should know about it, right? So let me know. What are your thoughts on Whispp? 1, I may consider giving a voice sample. 2, I know someone who could use this. 3, let me visit their website. 4, I don't trust it. Or 5, this is innovative. I would have never thought of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. What do you think of Whispp? Do you think they got something? Let me know. Shirley P says, ideal product for someone with for some Parkinson's patients. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you wholeheartedly there, Shirley. I think this is one of those things where we're out here just trying to highlight these companies, let people see this, and I don't think people look at the disability community, the accessibility community. I don't think we look at them, too heavily and say, oh, well, they need tech products. Last week we talked about MouthPad, right? And when we talked about MouthPad, it was like, think about somebody who's handicapped, then they can't use their arms, right? Now they can now use tech products all over again. So with Whispp, this gives you that functionality of saying that, hey, they can still feel like they're not dependent on anybody, all right? So feel free, check out their website. Go from there, go back, share this video with somebody. And let them know that there's some technology out there that could possibly help them. All right, that's what's up. Let me see. What do we have here? We do have our brands. What's going on, everybody? It is the brands. Shout out to everyone who supports. We have the Lab Tech Show, Your Live Production, and tallboy.us. So if you know a company, and the goal is to get some of these companies that we had a chance to highlight at CES, to have them come back onto the show and highlight their products more intuitively and give a better description to where you can ask questions with them in real time. So if you know a tech company that would like to showcase their product, have them visit thelabtechshow.com, fill out the comment or the contact us form, and we'll go from there. You got Your Live Production. Do you need live streaming services? You want to be the subject matter expert and you don't know how to work tech? Let Tallboy handle this for you, all right? And then you got tallboy.us. Now, Tallboy is on the red carpet. Tallboy is doing influencer content. He's getting that behind the scenes look. So that's tallboy.us. We create your product and we turn your event, I don't know the actual word for it, but bear with me, y'all. If you have something special and you want it highlighted, tallboy.us will take care of it for you, all right? Don't forget, we are on YouTube Podcasts and Spotify at The Lab Tech Show, and we also have our own Roku and Amazon channel at TBE Media, so check us out. And if you would like to support the show in any way, no matter how small or how big, feel free to donate there at those respective links on Cash App or PayPal. Don't forget the slogan, think big, think tall, think tall boy. Think big, believe in God, think tall, the sky's the limit, and think tall boy because he said so and he's doing it, all right? Sometimes you just got to get out there and go do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you really just got to just get out there and go do it yourself. And then that's what I'm doing. I'm not waiting on anybody to give me an opportunity. I'm just making it happen for myself. All right. So with that being said, Tall Boy's got merch. You heard Revis talk about it earlier. We got our own merch. That's right. Go on over to shop.tallboy.us. That's right. And check out the merch. Click on all products and you'll see the great selections that we have. Now, I know spring is approaching and I got to come up with some new ideas. So if you have an idea that you think that you would like to rock or support, let me know. But in the meantime and in between time, check out the merch right here at shop.tallboy.us. We have a great selection of products that we believe that you would appreciate, okay? So feel free to go on over there to shop.tallboy.us, support the brand, support what we got going on. And like I said, we definitely appreciate you, all right? That being said, that's pretty much what we got going on, all right? That's what it is. All right, guys, we got one more video. We got one more video, and oh, Shirley, I see that comment. Make sure you remind me before we get up out of here, okay? We have one more video that I want to highlight. and I'm just trying to find it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. This was probably one of the coolest pieces of tech that I saw. If you do any type of transit commuting, if you're ever in like a noisy environment and you don't want people to hear your conversation, this product right here is very game changing. I think that they're still in prototype phase. They might be ready by the end of the year, but I definitely want you to see Skyted. Check out Sky. This was very amazing. I mean, it had my eyes blown away. Like, what in the world is this? Check it out. Lab Tech Show, Tall Boy live at CES 2025 unveiled. This is the pre-show before CES 2025. And look, I met a company that is about to blow you away when you want to have private conversations. Say you're on a train, say you're in a busy environment, and you don't want people to hear what you have to say or what you're saying to people. Meet Skyted. My man Stefan, he's going to tell us all about what Skyted does with this headset.
Yeah, we are just doing a silent calls everywhere. Today with the hybrid work, people have to work in trains, in transports. You can have a Zoom or Teams starting at any time. With this product, you're going to be able to make a silent calls pretty much on every places because you're going to talk below the ambient noise.
So I'm whispering when you say below ambient
No,
noise?
I'm just talking ultra low voice. That means we can use our male voice. You just don't push air. You just talk. If I will be, let's say, in a church or a very quiet place, I will lean to your ear and talk to something.
Right.
You talk privately to somebody. This is pretty much the same type of action. So it's not whispering. It's just talking at ultra low voice. And then I'm going to talk below the ambient noise. And the magic of this product is by AI, I'm going to be able to make edge computing, denoise the background noise, extract your voice from it, boost it, and send it to the other people on the line.
All right, so let me get this right. You have a pair of headphones, and we tested this out earlier, right? And so we put the headphones on, and I can't hear what anybody else is saying. I don't even hear what they're saying over there, but I can hear everything.
Because we developed a microphone which is very, very directive. With this microphone, it's going to just pick up the sound of my voice here.
Hold on, I'm going to do this one more time with the headphones in here. I don't know if it's going to pick this up, but right now, we can't hear what they're saying over there, right? But right now, you're going to talk, and what happens? And he's whispering, right? He's whispering. I can't hear him outside right now. But
that's ultra low voice. That means I'm talking normally. You can hear my tones. I'm talking normally, but on a very low voice, and still you're going to be able to record it.
Can you hear the videographer? He's literally listening to this and saying he can hear y'all, but I couldn't hear anything that he just said.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you make this technology happen?
Yeah, because
2 years ago, we worked on the mask. You remember? The mask was too powerful. I mean, I can scream on the train. You don't want to scream, you don't want to sing. It's not made for it. So we said, well, on the train by itself, if you speak under the ambient noise, but the premise to retract and get the voice by AI, to be able to work and to be able to work by AI on the voice itself. So now we have very powerful calculators. On these teeny parts here, we have 10 hours of battery. It's 40 grams. We are going to be able...
10 hours of battery?
Yeah, you can do a full day's of work with that. And today we have very, very powerful microchips. We'll be able to make all this calculation in edge computing.
Now, the cool thing about this, and I want you to turn around, just turn right here, it's not in his ear. So it's kind of like bone conduction, but am I saying that right?
Yeah, the future is going to be by your ear because you want to talk on a very low voice. So we have to make sure you understand properly the people talking to you. If we don't have this product here, we can have bone conductors off, but we start at the beginning to have those little parts here, as you can see on the demo here, and you're going to have to put it into your ear. Because if you have bone conductors, you have the noise of the train plus the people talking to you. And after 2 or 3 hours, that's going to start to be very cumbersome for you.
How much does something like this retail for? Because there's some people out there that are using public transit. They're in a noisy environment and they want to be able to have a conversation with people not being able to hear what they're saying. How much does something like this go for?
It's going to be about $240, which is the price of the airports. It's connected by Bluetooth directly to your phone. So it's a very simple product. You can fold it, you can tweak it like a sports product, and it's very light, about 40 grams.
So if you have like a loud vehicle, like a truck or a semi, this would be ideal for something like that as well?
Sure.
Who would this use case be for?
People in trains, Amtrak, airlines, Uber. You don't want to share your life with your drivers, and it doesn't care about what you say. So every time you want to create a shield, you're in the Starbucks, somebody very important, your banker is calling, your doctor is calling. You don't want to spend hours with people around, messing around, listening to what you said. You want to get your privacy back, and this product is going to help you to get your privacy back.
Look in this camera and tell people why they should look into Skyted.
Skyted, we are the world leader in silent calls. We have more than 30,000 of engineering, and we have 20 people only dedicated how to make a call in very hostile situation, where it's noisy, when you have somebody which is this face close to you on a train, and you don't want him to get into your conversation. We are the world leader in this one, and this product in the market, you can buy it on Indiegogo, $240.
And if people wanted to find out more information, where do they go?
Skyted.io, and we're looking also for investors. So if anybody wants to get in the world market, you have 2 billion people doing commuting every day. They cannot talk during commuting. Imagine if 2 billion people will be able to communicate during their transport. This is a product, and this is a solution.
This is innovative. Call the who matters, not who is nearby. That's their model. I showed it to you. It was impressive. It's on you to take it to the next level. Lab Tech Show. Tall Boy, we're out.
All right, guys. Skyted. I was very impressed with this, and I would like to say that that was one of my top 5 products that I saw at CES. Just to be on the train and have a noisy environment. When I say you could not hear this man at all, and I was standing right next to him in that noisy room, and then to put those headphones in on my ear, and he was using the technology to where I could hear it, and then I took the headphones off and I could not hear him at all. When I say this was by far something I had never seen. I mean, when you talk about noise cancellation, this is what, you know, people should be using when they're doing production events, they're doing concerts, you know, something of that magnitude. And I don't know if it can do that type of technology, but this was very amazing, and I was very impressed with it. Give us one word on your thoughts of Skyted. So no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just give us one word on your thoughts of Skyted. Let me know, what do you think? All right. So I'm switching it up a little bit. No poll questions. Give me one word. He said, those are amazing. I said one word. Somebody's over there cheating. I ain't gonna throw out no names. One word. Let me know what that one word is, what you think of Skyted. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to put that on the screen. Sorry. I'm cheating over here. I shouldn't be doing that. Get that to screen. Now the computer want to freeze up when you're over here doing too much. See, Tall Boy, you're doing too much. That's what James Hicks and Hit the Spot 1006 always be saying. Tall Boy, you're doing too much. See, it won't even go. Oh, come on, get me off the screen. Oh, here we go. Yeah, wow. Let me see. One word. Amazing. Guilty. Oh, I'm guilty. I see it. But wouldn't any mic do similar? No, because it's the technology that he has to allow you to whisper. He was whispering, like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? He was doing that. And I could hear him. When I put the microphone inside of the headphones, you could hear him saying, can you hear me? Like, as if it was like like the whisper was amplified of him whispering. So he was having a normal conversation with me, but then when I put the headphones on, and I was asking him questions, he was talking, so you could hear regular, but when I tell you, my team out there at CES, all of them were blown away with that. And when I tell you, this was very innovative. Like I said before, they had a mask And I was like, nobody's going to be walking around with some mask like they're in, 2050 or something like that. But to know that he's got over the ear headphones, a microphone connected to it, something similar to what truck drivers use, I think that's what got him. All right. So yeah, that's what we got. So as we wrap up the show, let me see, what do we have? Those were the products that we found, and these are the 4 of this week that we have, and I think we got 2 more weeks of this, and then we'll be done, and we'll go from there. So let me see. I'm trying to look for, what do you think of tonight's show? Let me see. This is not the one that I was looking for, but what did you think of tonight's show? 1, too long. Give me a shortened version. 2, I'm loving the guest host. Oh, that's the wrong thing on the screen. No, I'm not feeling the show. Bring Tall Boy Matt back. Tech is not my thing. It was okay. Or this show was a breath of fresh air. Let me know in the comments, what did you think of tonight's show? This was the wrong one, but I'll still take it because I kind of get the gist of it. All right. Shirley had a comment here that I really wanted to make sure I got on the screen. Because we said we were going to do, because it is Black History Month. It is Black History Month, and we felt like it was only right that we highlighted some companies, or we find and support a company. So Shirley, I'm not sure if you did it, but you said you did. If you would like to share the company that you use, feel free to let us know. This week's company, let me see, what did they say over here? This show was a breath of fresh air. I appreciate that, Lisa Maria. I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, here we go. With that, let me get this back on the screen. There we go. This week, I told you we wanted to find a way to support. Now, this one is absolutely free, or you can pay for the paid version of this, okay? This one is Calendly, all right? It's African American. Well, I don't think it's African American, but it's a black app. Well, black app, but I think that everyone can use this. So instead of using just your Google Calendar or your calendar that you use on your iOS, Calendly is black owned. This allows you to do easy scheduling. You can book appointments. You can tell people what days you're available. I think you can connect your Stripe or your PayPal to it as well. I think you can. If James is still here, he can probably tell me whether or not, because I think he uses this service. I'm not supposed to actually play this video, but I'm probably going to get a copyright strike against myself for doing this. But I wanted you to get an idea. It's a 2-minute video of what Calendly is, all right? So if it's something of interest to you, feel free to check it out. And like I said, I'm all about supporting. So if I get warned or if I get monetized, taken away from me on my other YouTube channel, I'll eat that charge. So without further ado, check out this video, Calendly.
There, welcome to Calendly. Our research shows that it takes an average of 7 emails back and forth to schedule one meeting. And then there are the no-shows, the group meetings, the time zone math. Scheduling calls and meetings wastes a lot of time. That's why we created Calendly, a scheduling tool designed to make finding a time to meet easy and fast. Here's how it works. First, you share your Calendly link with someone via email, text, LinkedIn, you name it. When they click your link, it'll look something like this. They'll choose a date and a time that works best for them, they'll enter some information, and the calendar invite will be automatically emailed to both of you. In seconds, a meeting is born. Now, we know what you might be thinking. So I'm sharing my calendar with everyone and giving up complete control of my schedule? Quite the opposite. Calendly puts you in complete control of your schedule. Here's how. First, you'll connect Calendly with the calendar you use every day with just a few clicks. Calendly will automatically reference that calendar and make sure your booking page accurately reflects your availability there. Next, you'll fine-tune your availability within Calendly itself. You can block off entire days, create automatic buffer time for yourself between meetings, set limits for how many meetings can be scheduled in a day, and more. Basically, you decide when, where, and how you want to meet. And on the client's end, they'll see all the possibilities that you've offered wrapped up in a polished, professional scheduling experience. Again, Calendly only shows the time slots that you've chosen to share, not your entire schedule. So give Calendly a try, because scheduling doesn't have to be painful and manual. Get rid of all the back and forth and simplify complex scheduling. Welcome to a more efficient way to manage all your meetings.
All right, guys, that's Calendly. I'm just putting it out there. I just feel like that's something that you guys can go out and support. They do have a free plan where you get one event type. You can connect one calendar. You can customize your availability, add video conferencing, customize your booking page. You can have use the mobile app. And then they also have browser extensions. And that's all on the free plan. All right. And if you want to pay monthly, it's $12 a month for the standard plan. And if you want to do a Teams plan, they have that as well. So they do monthly and it's billed yearly. Okay. So if you do the standard plan, you get unlimited event types, whereas with the free, you only get one. You can connect multiple calendars. You can connect to HubSpot and MailChimp. You can connect your Stripe and your PayPal to receive money. To get paid. You can connect with Zapier and webhooks, and you can do automatic reminders, and you got 24/7 chat support. All right. So just giving you an idea. Black History Month, I said, hey, let me find some tech companies that are in Black history. Let's highlight some of these folks, and this is one, Calendly. All right. Yeah, somebody said it's a great management tool. Somebody said this is great. That's awesome. So before we get up out of here, I have one more question. What is your plans for Valentine's Day? Now you can write whatever you want over here. What are your plans for Valentine's Day? And we're about to close out the show. So thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for bearing with me with the buffering. I hope that it got a little bit better for you towards the end of the show. We are actually in the process of trying to see, and I still want people to come over here to the YouTubes, right? Please come over here to the YouTubes at the Lab Tech Show. I know I'm on I Am Tall Boy. I know I'm on LinkedIn. I know I'm on Facebook. I would love for you to come on over here to the YouTube channel and support what we have going on over here. But at the same token, we're going to try to see if we can start integrating comments on those. And I picked up another piece of software that will allow me to do it. We tried to do it today. We were having some problems at the beginning. Not sure why it was. James did it yesterday. And it is what it is. All right. So tech is tech, and you have to be patient with it. And the good thing is I like first generation. So let's see. What did you guys say? Spend it with my sister. Working and watching TV, a quiet evening at home, and love is in the air, says Shirley P. That's what's up. All right, well, guess what? TBJ, he said, ladies, he got something for you. And I just wanted to wish you guys all a happy Valentine's Day. President's Day is on that Monday, so don't forget it is a holiday. And if you are a basketball fan, it is also NBA All-Star Weekend, so keep that in mind as well. So I'm going to definitely be watching basketball, so that, for the love of basketball, right? That's what I'm going to be doing. So thank you guys so much for sharing. Lady Jane, thank you so much. Hopefully you'll be willing to come back and hang out with us, be a part of the community. I definitely appreciate you. I think her name was Sadie May. I think that was her name. Shout out to her for coming out and hanging out with us. Rich Vibes and End of Trading, as always. I definitely appreciate you checking in and tapping in with me from overseas. And then I know Hit the Spot 1006 was here early. Shirley, Lisa Maria. Did I miss anybody? Did Mama D show up today? I don't see her name in the comments, but nothing but love for her as well. Do I have an affiliate link for Plaud? You know what? Let me look, and I'll put that in the description if I do, Shirley. I will look and see if I have an affiliate link because I do have an account with them, I believe. So let me see if I have something with them, and we'll go from there. All right. So please do not purchase it until I reach out to you. As a matter of fact, I have your contact, so I can shoot it to you privately. All right. Speaking of Plaud, and I plan to get on out of here, but this is the Plaud Note, right? So this is the device here, and then this year's version is the Plaud Note Pen Bundle. So it comes with a wristband, a clip, and a lanyard. So the only difference between this and this is that the Note does not, the Note actually allows you to record the phone calls if you put it on the back of your phone. If you buy the pen, you can have it as an accessory for your clothing or have it on your wrist or have it as a necklace, but it cannot pick up phone calls, okay? So yeah, I'm just sharing with you the differences between the Plaud Note pen and the Plaud. And for the ones that are not familiar with Plaud, this will allow you to record conversations, no matter how big or small. It does not matter if they speak a different language. It will literally transcribe it. It will mind map it. It will give you an intro, summary, and the body of the conversation. I thought it was very cool. I used it at the doctor's office. Don't understand half of the things that the doctor is telling me. And when I tell you, when the doctor walked out the room, I transcribed it, and it literally explained to me everything that I needed to know to where I walked out of there with a clear understanding. A good friend of mine from college, his wife, she ended up being diagnosed with cancer, and she ended up getting a note herself last year after they saw last year's video. And her husband, my friend, said, if you see that Plaud company, call me. I want to talk to them. And I saw them, and I went over there, and he said he wasn't available, but to call his wife. They had a 5-minute conversation, and she basically was thanking them, whatever they said on the phone, I don't know. But when she got off the phone, the lady from Plaud said, thank you. This is why we did it. So I know that we have something here with that. So yeah, that's just what it is. So just giving you, a couple testimonials on Plaud, letting you know that it is official, it is legit. I have tech toys and products that I definitely would like to share with you guys. And like I said, we're going to try and get these companies on the show. I know I said that last year, but this year we're going to make a better effort at making sure that they see if we can get them to commit to coming on. All right. So thank you once again, Sadie Mae. Thank you once again, Lady Jane. Shout out to fan base, to that community over there. I've been trying my best to do watch parties in those audio rooms. I'm trying my best to be over there, but my heart is on YouTube. So without further ado, TBJ has a little special message for you. So happy Valentine's Day, happy President's Day, happy NBA All-Star Weekend. Shout out to all the people that made it this year. And without further ado, thank you so much for supporting me during every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. And I hope that we can get you to share this show with 2 or 3 more people so we can build this community. All right, TBJ, take it over.
What's up, everybody? TBJ in the building. I'm back, y'all. How y'all doing? Did you enjoy the show? It's a wrap on the Lab Tech Show. Big shout out to everyone who tuned in. Appreciate the love. Happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers out there. Hope your connections are strong like fiber optic cables. Okay? Revis, my man, you killed it on the Word of the Day segment. Always bringing that knowledge. That's my boy, y'all. That's my boy. Yo, gotta give it up to the Philadelphia Eagles for snatching that Super Bowl victory. Them kids ain't got no school on Friday up there in Philly. I know they like that. Shout out to Philly. Jalen Hurts, MVP status. Did he do his thing, y'all? Man, he did his thing. No doubt. Mad respect. Make sure y'all subscribe to the show, okay? Don't miss out on the tech breakdowns. Yeah, I know. As we switch gears, that President's Day is around the corner, and the United States is feeling a little buggy right now. Ooh-wee. But hey, even in a cold red situation, after the storm, you always see a rainbow. We gonna be all right, y'all. We gonna be all right. Big ups to Tall Boy for another lit show. That's right, I said the word lit. Explaining this tech in a way that even mama, grandma, big mama can understand. Y'all enjoy the week and happy Valentine's Day. See, I'm messing up the word, y'all. Valentine's Day to all the lovers out there. Tall Boy, Revis, and TBJ. We out, y'all. Play the button. Press it, Tall Boy. We gotta go. It's the Lab Tech Show.
You already know.
Y'all enjoy y'all's week. Happy Valentine's Day to all the ladies. Hopefully you get those roses and that chocolate and all that other special. You know what I'm saying?